What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Guild of Calamitous Intent. I'm Darkish. I'm here with Ronan and Boorad.
What's
What's
up?
going on, guys?
What up? What up? What up?
What's going on, y'all?
I almost blipped it.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm sorry, man. I'm like really
It's
busy
fine.
at night now.
Oh, okay.
Just one
I
of those
see.
things. Hey, I
All
got all
right.
kinds of shit that I'm doing. Next thing you know, it's like 8 o'clock and I'm starting to wind down. And next thing you know, Ronan's yelling at me in Discord. Join the fucking guild. And I'm like, oh shit. I forgot.
Thank you so much, Redoubt Productions, for joining. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yes, we appreciate it. All the subs, all of you matter. We converse with our crowd every single week, guys. We love you. Thank you.
Breathtaking.
But I will be right back, guys. I've got to go run and take care of something. You guys can just talk about whatever. I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good. We'll be here. And I'll be here sitting, slowly dying, unfortunately, because I don't know what it was. I woke up this morning and the next thing I know, I feel like shit. Just allergies are kicking my ass. My throat is sore, and it's just, what the hell, man?
I know I can hear it in your voice.
It's gonna be one of those days, one of them nights now. So I probably won't be on that long tonight with you guys. So I'll be here for like the first hour, and then after that, I'll probably just sign off. Well, yeah, I just finished up with another stream. I was playing good old game Destroy All Humans. It was fun. I always like that game, and I was dual streaming it on YouTube and on Twitch because I finally managed to get the dual streaming stuff set up. I know last week I was complaining trying to figure this stuff out, but I managed to finally do it. So for the past couple days, I've been streaming Hogwarts Legacy, been streaming Resident Evil, been streaming Like a Dragon Ishing, all dual streaming. So if Twitch is not your thing, guys, you can also watch me on YouTube as well. Just check me out there. So you got options.
Options are good.
Options are
I've
always
kind
good.
of been lurking in your streams. I'll kind of have it on in the background while I'm doing other stuff.
Yeah, that's better than
So,
nothing.
huh?
I said that's better than nothing. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Have
I
it on the
got you.
background, chat with me, whatever it is. I'm cool with it. It's fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing shit.
Oh, really?
Other than not with my YouTube shit.
Oh, you mean
Not for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I got so many other things to worry about right now.
no worries.
So I'm actually in the works of trying to pick up another job and all this other stuff. So it's like,
Ah,
well, I ain't got the times anymore.
oh, I see. I see. It's one of those things.
Yep.
No, I could understand that. I'm trying to make ends meet over on my end as well too. A lot of it's just getting tight. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I don't have insurance right now, so I've been trying to get that sorted today after work because I'm a little concerned about one of my hands, unfortunately, but I won't go
Oh,
into too much detail.
oh no, you don't have the health insurance.
Yeah, well,
Oh
I mean,
no.
if I remember correctly, it's not like it's a. I know in Jersey, it's required by law to have auto insurance, but when it comes to health insurance, it's not a required by law thing anywhere, if I'm right.
Right.
So it's not like they force it on you.
Oh, that's always good. You could just go in and to a Redicare or Medicare or like one of those speedy places and have them X-ray it for you
I
for like $120.
wow, I didn't. I never actually thought about that. I could just do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stupid. Hey, it's
Get your shit
Bruder.
right, man.
Hey, it's Bruder. Good to see you in here, man. Darkish just stepped out for a bit, but he'll be back. So it's just
What the
Burad
fuck?
and I. I almost said Ronan and I. It's like Jesus. Now I can't get my shit together. You're just telling me to get my shit together, and I'm a mess right now.
Ronan's talking to Ronan. Ronan's talking to his precious.
What the fuck? Okay.
Vernon's precious.
Right.
What the fuck, man? You are my entertainment. I am not your fucking jester, bro. I entertain myself. You
I
guys
don't know.
tag along for the ride.
I don't know, man. Often when we're not on stream, you tend to be pretty clownish, let's say. Off stream, you're pretty clownish. On stream, not so much, but you get there.
Yeah, I gotta warm up first for the masses.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, this is just the first act of opening night.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's the last Thursday of the month. We gotta make it good.
Oh yeah, you're right. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Do it live.
This
Oh,
is the
man.
dysfunctional stream. Yeah, that's what this should be called. The dysfunctional guild of calamitous intent.
It gets you know what, I tell you what, it's dysfunctional right now, but once Royce comes in, if Royce decides to come in tonight, it turns into a circus. like it always does every time he comes in.
Turns into a fucking bloodbath half the time.
Well, I love his rants. I'm not gonna lie. And anytime his rants start up, oh my god, I sit back and I listen. I take all of it in.
Right.
He's able to really pontificate his words a lot better than me, at least. So, I respect him in that regard.
Right.
God.
Just go in there, just say something stupid like community is a communist word. And it just goes off for like 2 hours.
Oh man. Oh my god.
It's like, hey, Royce, how you doing today? God damn it, this fucking son of a bitch! I just can't fucking take it. Goes off for like 30 minutes. It's like, what the hell? I just asked how you were doing.
You don't let these communists take these words from us, okay? You gotta control the fucking language. Eric,
look-
good to see you in here.
It's like, dude, I just asked how you were doing. That's all I asked.
I just wanted to know if you wanted this piece of bread, man. Jeez. You want a sandwich?
You need some of that purple drink we got? I mean, come on now.
Hail Ezra Miller. Oh, look who it is.
Hail
Ah,
Ezra
yes.
Miller.
Hail Ezra Miller. Indeed.
Wow.
Yeah, Hail Ezra Miller. When Royce puts them glasses on, watch out. Now that I haven't seen, but I'm wondering what's gonna happen when he puts.
Oh, he's got them glasses. He's got them. They make me smart glasses. The rant glasses. Like Eric July has his pearls.
His pearls to clutch.
His clutching pearls.
Oh my god! I know somebody sent that to him, and then he used it maybe once or twice. After that, he put the pearls away. But oh god, I
he
always
could have
wish.
used them so many other times.
I know there's
man.
plenty other times where he could have been using them, and he forgot. So, but he just kind of made it seem as though that he was using the pearls.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make it look like that.
I started my own comic book company. Oh my god, clutch my pearls! Oh my god.
Oh
man, he's missed so many opportunities with that. Has he been streaming lately?
No, he still is making videos, but he hasn't made a stream in a bit. But that's fine, obviously. That's just how it is with running a big business that he does.
Yeah, okay, because I'm like, man, I haven't been there. I haven't seen him. I'm like, I gotta go in there and start trash talking again. Punching all the status and stuff.
Oh, Ripa just had a debate. Was it a debate on Twitter, or was it well, what debate was it? Now I'm curious.
What
was lost?
I know we got Organized Chaos. I know we had that one.
Well, that one was a while ago.
Did he have another one right after that, Lore? I don't even know.
If he did, it was probably one on Twitter, if anything. And then afterwards he made a video about it. I know that one. It was on YouTube with some rando. I'm trying to remember.
Ripa's busy watching his haters run into a brick wall.
Punch in the air, fucking running into walls. I mean, that's kind of what they do now at this point. A lot of the arguments that they've been making towards him just all fall completely flat. And so the only thing that they resort to now is obviously like name calling
Mhm.
or circular thinking. I mean, hell, organized chaos now started it with his little buddy, fucking
Don't
actual
say the gamer
dickhead.
word.
No,
Not the
I wasn't
gamer
gonna say the
word.
gamer word. I was just gonna
Okay.
say actual dickhead. Let's just call him
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that works.
They have their streams going on now, and apparently they dropped a racial slur towards Eric at one point.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there was that. And oh, I was talking to you yesterday after my stream.
Yes.
The homeless heifer, Vickyverse, apparently using
Homeless.
the actual gamer word at one point in the conversation. So yeah, a lot of these detractors. Oh my God, hail, hail, Jesus! A lot of these detractors
that?
are pretty much just punching air at this point. Like they have no arguments. Everything that they're saying now is just, well, for lack of a better term, retarded.
Yeah, absolutely. I like I said, since I got rid of my Twitter and stuff, I can't keep up with it as much anymore. But you might have heard of him, Renowned Zero. Have you seen
Yep.
his name around?
Yeah, I
He's
have
been doing kind
watched a
of the
couple
same thing
videos.
I have, so I kind of keep up with it through him, which is pretty
Ah,
cool.
okay.
So yeah, Renowned Zero, he kind of does the same thing. Ripa's leftist doppelganger, hail organized chaos. That's awesome. Ripa's leftist doppelganger. Jeremy's Biden supporting doppelganger. Wow, we got some interesting
Yeah, we have
interesting names in here tonight.
Yeah, we do. Let's see. Oh God, I'm actually looking at the PFP. This is hilarious. It's the picture of, that picture of Abby getting done from behind from The Last of Us 2?
Yeah.
It's that, but with Jeremy's head and Biden's behind him.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Hold up. Oh
We got
wow.
interesting characters coming into the chat tonight.
You need
Okay.
to take that into a Jeremy stream one of these days.
Holy God, yes.
Oh,
That's
he'll have a riot with that.
Oh, he'll have fun. Yeah, he'll have fun with that. Why? But I'm strangely getting the feeling that these are sock accounts coming in. I don't know why.
Oh, you know they
Who
are. It's
knows?
awesome.
Yeah.
Unorganized pedo. Oh wow.
What the? Odin's Catholic priest doppelganger. Hail pineapple on pizza. I mean, look, pineapple on pizza.
What the hell is going on in my chat?
I don't know. Like
I don't know.
sock accounts or something that are coming in. I have no idea. I don't know if it's the same dude and he's just like, something's up. Something's up.
my picture's frozen up there with my what the fuck face.
Yeah.
What? Like, damn, I can't even go get something to fucking eat.
This whole thing just devolves into chaos.
What the fuck is happening? Anyway.
Oh. Okay. All right. JS. All right. You had us there.
Okay,
All right,
JS. All right, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
You're over
All
there
right, bro.
artificially inflating
All right,
your
yeah,
numbers and
that's
stuff.
All right, that's cool. That's cool, bro. That's cool.
Yeah. That was good. All right. He had us there. Top
What's the
marks,
story with
but-
Clara behind me? She is my favorite, my second favorite companion.
Clara
Okay,
was
hold on.
pretty
I gotta change my camera here real quick because this is
Yeah,
getting
I'm
annoying.
noticing it's getting kind of jumpy there.
Clara
Yeah,
was pretty cool.
Using Streamlabs.
Oh, that's why you're
But-
using Streamlabs. All right.
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's see.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, right. That's better.
Yeah, I like the season with Clara and the 11th Doctor.
Matt
I like
Smith.
that season. Yeah, I don't even like Matt Smith like as the Doctor. I don't even like Matt Smith. So
For me, my doctors in order, it'd have to be David Tennant, Chris is it Christopher Eccleston?
Yeah.
And then Matt Smith, and then whoever the other last one was before Dr. Karen. I forget it. Peter Capaldi.
Peter Capaldi. Yeah.
Peter Capaldi. Yeah, that's his name. That would be my order of doctors.
I
Donna was probably my favorite companion, though.
See, you got to see the old Doctor Who.
I know I wouldn't mind actually going back and seeing those, but I
Like-
don't want to pay for the BBC.
I don't.
I have
blame
to
you.
sail the high seas if I want them.
Like I haven't seen much of it, but like I've seen some.
Mm.
I'm on the same boat as Hale here. I never watched Doctor Who myself. The only reason I know as much as I do about it is because of Clownfish TV, because they talk a lot about it when the whole 13th Doctor situation was happening. I looked up a little bit more into Doctor Who. It might not be so much my show, but I could give it a chance, especially because of David Tennant. He seems like a pretty good actor. I did watch the scene where he literally encountered the devil, and that was pretty interesting. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. So when I watched that, I was like, I might watch the rest of this series and see what it's like.
Why don't I like Matt Smith as the Doctor? Amy, what's his name, and River. That's why I don't like Matt Smith as the Doctor. If you want my honest opinion, they are the worst. They are all just the worst. Like, and I said Clara is my second favorite companion. My first is Captain Jack Harkness.
Oh yes, good old Captain Jack. Oh, I love
Captain Jack Harkness. Yes.
Yeah, I heard everybody loves
Oh.
Captain Jack.
I also like Rose, but I like Martha. I actually like Martha. What's up, crazy?
Crazy.
We were just talking about you, or they were.
Yeah, I was.
They were talking about your crazy ass rants.
Let's
Well,
see here. Watch the episodes Blink and or Midnight to get a feel for Doctor Who. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually keep those in mind, just so that way, if I do decide to check it out, I'll watch those two first. Oops.
But yeah, definitely don't skip 9. Like, don't skip that at all because his shit was great. Okay, all right, man. But yeah, everything behind me is all like convention hall, so it's all like convention loot that I've gotten. Just like the Godzilla poster,
Which
Stranger
I'm
Things
still
poster.
jealous of.
I'll get you one. Man, that dude's at every convention I go to. I'll get you one.
Oh, this same poster?
If you want that one, or which one you want.
I mean, no. I mean, look, that Godzilla versus King Ghidorah one does look really cool. I'm not gonna lie,
The dude has a ton of Godzilla posters. Like,
I'll take a Gamera one.
if I can
That
find
sounds-
one, Gamera is a lot harder to find down here than.
Oh, are they popular or nobody wants them?
No, it's just not popular.
Yep.
Oh,
That's the problem.
that's sad.
Yep.
That is very sad.
Like,
I mean, like okay, so the thing with Gamera is that they only made several films during the Showa era, which is like the era between when he first started. It's like, what was it, 1960? I think it was 1964 or 5, like 10 years. It was about 10 years after Godzilla came out, up until 1980, which was when
what's
his
up,
last
Herman P.
film
Hunter?
in the Showa series came out. And then after that, you only get 3 films in the 90s, which is the trilogy that everybody loves to talk about, which I don't blame them. I love that trilogy too. And then you only get 1 film in the Millennium series, and that's it. So just Gamera doesn't have that many films, so he's not as popular. It's cool he's getting a new anime series now, but
Yeah.
I just heard that apparently
Hold on, 1 second. Let me answer this before I lose it here. Okay. So, like I said, my problem is not Matt Smith. It is his companions, because the companions actually make the Doctor, depending on where they are. So, and it's been a long time since I've seen any Doctor Who. Just keep that in mind. I love Day of the Doctor. Like, I love that. That was awesome. Right? Tennant, Matt Smith together, and with the War Doctor. That was great.
Yes, that was great.
I don't remember a lot of it. I just remember disdain for River mostly, and then the other two.
Who was
I remember
River?
hating them. I like the first episode with Clara, where she's in the red dress and she's the Dalek. I love that episode. But that's probably the only one I can remember that enjoying out of Matt's Fist run, other than the when he's with Clara. I like him with Clara. They have good chemistry. And then Capaldi was good too.
Who was River? I forget who River was.
The doctor's wife, basically.
Oh yes. Okay, I remember. Yep,
River
I
Tam,
remember.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
I may be thinking of the wrong fucking name here. Shit, it is River, right? It's been so long since
I think it is River. Yes, I think you're right.
Shit.
And
I know her parents were the Pond, Amy Pond, and I don't remember the boy's name, the guy's name, Mr. Pond. I don't even remember his name. But because it's been Rory is Rory and Amy.
Yes.
I hated both of them so much. River Song, that's it. Yes, River Song. Yeah, that's it.
Amy was a little too obnoxious, I have to say. Rory, I liked Rory. Rory was pretty cool, but they kind of made him out to be the bumbling idiot of the group, which I didn't really appreciate too much. But other than that, I thought he was pretty cool. I like Donna. Donna was probably my favorite. She was pretty cool.
See, I like Martha too. A lot of people don't like Martha. Martha was the companion right after Rose, and it was rough for. Yeah, it's really convoluted.
River Song is the child of Amy and Rory, who, because she was conceived in the TARDIS, she possesses Time Lord abilities and then appears in various episodes during the Moffat era.
Yeah. You literally see her whole timeline backwards. Is how it goes.
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Martha was too good for 10. I agree. But
Martha, I forget.
She was the black girl. She was right after Rose.
Oh, I gotta look it up. I don't remember.
Oh, this was just posted today, apparently. I didn't even know this. This is interesting.
Oh, yes, Martha. That's right. Yep. She was cool. Martha Jones.
Martha.
Yep, she was cool,
Outside of the plot of that Christmas special was rough. That was hard to watch.
Hail here, another fucking Martha.
That was the last episode I watched, believe it or not. That Christmas episode was the last episode of Doctor Who I've watched. And then I went back and I started watching the spinoff. What shit? My memory is fucking with me tonight. Jack Harkness show.
Yeah. Shit. It's Doctor Who all mixed up around. What's the name of it? Torchwood.
Torchwood. Yeah. Torchwood.
That was a good show too.
Like,
I think I have all those. I might have to go back and watch those. Those were so good.
Yeah, Torchwood. Yeah. It's been a really long
ended.
time. I watched like the first half of the first season of that, and then I got busy, and then COVID happened, and I haven't even thought about it yet.
Oh.
I saw that poster at a con when I got the Godzilla poster, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. That's pretty much the story behind it.
All Riedel, man, I highly recommend you watch Torchwood. It's really good. Good stuff. So a couple of the characters are a little cringy, but I mean, it was back in like the mid 2000s, so it's good stuff though. It's not necessarily like Doctor Who, like they don't have the TARDIS or anything, of course, but it's based around that whole idea. They're more like a monster hunting guild more than anything.
Yeah, it's not as kid friendly as Doctor Who is.
Right, yeah. It's definitely for a more mature audience. No, it was. Make it a bit more
speaking of random bullshit, Y'all know that Austin St. John made a comic book company?
Who's Austin St. John?
Oh, he did.
The original Red Ranger.
Ranger, yeah.
Okay, I don't watch
The,
Power
the
Rangers.
original Red Power Ranger has a
Okay.
comic book company now.
Nice. What's
Oh.
it called?
Redemption Comics.
Oh shit, that
Alright.
sounds legit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Has he put out a book yet?
What the hell, man?
Damn.
What did that say? Melanie Max what?
Big ass nose.
Big ass nose.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
I was trying to read the whole damn names. I had to click on it to read the name.
I can't wait to see a comment from Chrissy Mayer's big breasts or something like that.
Oh yeah. Chrissy Mayer's boobs enters our chat.
Yeah. And it's not just J.S. Pena pretending to be, it's the actual Chrissy Mayer's boobs. Oh my
Damn.
goodness.
Redemption.
I had something serious to talk about tonight. I don't even remember what it was.
Comments.
Shit.
Oh, they do actually have it looks like a few things.
I'm gonna get a shirt. I don't know about getting the comic, but I'm gonna get a shirt.
I keep seeing this picture all over freaking Twitter and whatnot, but it's some kind of like article title. It says TMNT sequel kills off original heroes, officially replaces them with female turtles. I have no idea if this is true.
The Last Ronin.
Or not.
It's the Last Ronin.
Is that basically what it is? It's
Yeah,
just-
yeah. The title of the stream is "Make Orwell Fiction Again."
I
Uh,
thought the last Ronin only involved one turtle.
yeah,
after all of it.
Michelangelo. He's the last survivor,
Right.
but he finds new turtles, and he basically this is the next stage to that they're writing.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's trash.
Yeah.
I got a buddy. He loves the Last Ronin, and I'm like, dude, that's not even the real Last Ronin. The real Last Ronin was Raphael, right? That happened in the 90s.
That's why IDW stock is
Yeah, that's
going
it.
down the
Hell.
fucking toilet.
Nice. This looks pretty cool, actually.
Like the real Last Ronin was Raphael. It happened in the 90s. The second one was Leonardo. It happened in the early 2000s. Like,
Oh, so this last Ronin storyline happens like a couple times every now and then. Is that what you're saying?
it's kind of like an
Okay.
alternate future thing.
Oh, okay.
They keep trying, and like it was Raphael. Raphael was the last surviving turtle. You know, back when in the 90s when Raphael was super popular. And then they do the Last Ronin story in the 2000 cartoon, and it's Leonardo, I think. And then they did the Last Ronin comic.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they've done it several times. But yeah, that's it. Redemption Comics.
You know, it looks like they don't even have any books for sale.
They've got one on the first book on Kickstarter.
Oh.
But what I thought was really cool about that is he put out a thing on Facebook asking for people to get into a Zoom call with him.
Did you join?
No, because
Oh.
it's like he's picking like 30 people out of however many want to do it. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that shit. But it's still cool as shit that he's doing that. He's getting feedback from his fans.
Yep.
Right. So I thought that was cool.
I think it's just cool. The Red Ranger's making comic books in general now.
I don't know if it's any good. But
Well, okay, yeah, that's true.
like
but-
one of the covers though, and I may buy this one just to have it. It's got whatever his main character is. It looks like an army guy. I'm not really interested in it, you know.
right.
It's an army guy carrying a gun and a katana, right?
Uh,
But one of the covers, it has Angel Grove, and Angel and the A and the
Oh yes.
GR are broken off of it. So it's post-apocalyptic is what it is. Yeah. So
Oh man.
I may buy it. I may review it. I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting and seeing on that one.
yeah, it
Nice.
looks like the story synopsis of the book, it's very short. The year is 2022. War has broke out and is Oh boy. War has broke out and is hell on a small group of Marines stationed in Afghanistan. Meet the men along with their captain. For these Marines looking into the horizon can mean death. What they are about to encounter is an enemy that humanity itself has never experienced. Evil is coming to an end and to end the world, and only one is brave enough to save it.
He's got this is interesting. He's got exclusive covers for various retailers that he'd be distributing it to. I'm looking at the one that you were talking about, Darkish. This one's the for Gabe's Cave Comics, Cards and Collectibles. Yeah, the one with the soldier
Angel
with the
Grove.
gun and yep, that's the one.
The Angel Grove sign, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one is purely for Power Rangers fans. You know,
Yeah, it's gotta be.
like that one is
Yeah.
that one is the rare one to get, right? I imagine.
Nice. Yeah, art's not bad, Hale. The art isn't bad at all. It's actually pretty good. Good stuff.
What is that Kickstarter?
Yo,
What's up?
Royce, what's up?
got it. Editing videos, doing that thing.
Fun.
So the no rest for the wicked, as they say. So
You
But-
shaved, didn't you?
I did. Yeah. It's been getting commented on quite a bit.
Soft face you have there.
Well, kind of. I can't go clean shaven. No, well, somebody had mentioned in one of my comments, they're just like, wow. They're like, I didn't realize what baby face you have. You're just like, you
Yeah.
look your age now. And I was like,
I
how old do you
did-
think I am? Like 37, 35. I don't know. You looked like you were in your 40s. I'm like, I'm 31.
Oh man.
Welcome
So-
to my life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I-
lie. I thought you were like 35 too, 36.
Actually, that's one thing that I've gotten my entire life is maybe it's the way that I speak or the way that I act, but everybody always thinks that I'm older than I am. When I was in high school, people thought I was in college, and not like a beginner in college, like several years in. So
Oh wow.
I was like 16 years old waiting tables, and people were like, wait, you're 16? I was like, yeah, how old do you think I was? Like 23, 24? And I'm like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, so no, I can't stand facial hair. I really can't. The only reason it grows out is because I get lazy. That's legitimately it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So sorry, I missed like a lot of the show. I've put out 2 videos today. The second one's gonna go live at 9 o'clock. So
Should be good.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
I saw you put one out about the gym thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
been
get
a
it.
massive topic of conversation lately.
Oh, dude, the gym thought, man, and that's not something because I'm not a gym guy. I never have been. I don't like going to gyms, and I even say it in my video. I'm like, I also do horrible math when I'm trying to calculate the weight. I think that the chick's probably throwing up like 170 because I looked at it, but I was just like on the quick, just quick to like doing math, and I was like, no, like 200 pounds. I was like, wait a minute, no, that's not right. That's like, she's got a couple of 45s on there, the bar, and then plus, some other weights, and like in my brain, I knew like 160, 170. I said like anyway. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I had to go pin the post. I was like, hey, I mathed. I'm not a mathematician. I'm a YouTuber. But no, that story's been getting really interesting because of a lot of the stuff that's coming out. A lot of guys are just they're averting their eyes. They're working out in weird positions. They're throwing shirts over their faces. They're not going over and helping ladies when they need help. And these are just the popular videos online. There's a lot of videos out there of like good, solid gym culture, guys and girls working together, just trying to help each other. Because there's the good part of fitness culture where it's just like, yeah, get healthy, get healthy, be the peak physical condition that you can be. And that very much exists. But right now that's being overshadowed by a lot of these gym thoughts. And I was the ultimate conclusion of the video is that, hopefully gyms will put in place policies, either like a dress code policy, which I'd be okay. Hey, you're allowed to wear like normal sweats that aren't like body shaping sweats and like, t-shirts or, things like that. Right. And same for the dudes. I don't, but the other thing that I think would be more beneficial is if gyms just came out and said, look, you're not allowed to record. We have people in our gyms. They don't want to be recorded. They don't want to be in a video online. And to respect our members, you are not allowed to record. You are here to work out, do the workout, and leave. And I think that right there because you can't have just men's only gyms and women's only. I mean, you get away with women's only gyms. I didn't address that in the video, but you can't have men and women's only gym because that violates Section 9, right? Yet you can't discriminate under the law. And so the best way to solve for this is just to say no video recording in the gyms for personal use and stuff like that. I mean, that the rules could be, oh hey, if there's an event and you're recording somebody in that'd be cool. Wow. I wonder when did that happen? That happened tonight? That'd be cool. Oh hey, you know what I should do if I was a professional here?
Might have been yesterday, because I know yesterday he does his political streams with RK Outpost and the guy from 221B Tactical.
Yeah, Suresh.
Yeah. Yeah, Suresh.
Yeah. I actually like that dynamic. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers a little bit abrasive for me on his own. And it's just like how he comes at it. He sounds like a sports fan,
Right.
But I love watching. I actually used to love watching him go after especially when my heart got broken from what was going on with like all the Star Wars stuff. Sorry, I'm looking for I'm busy. But because I got to pull up your freaking stream, and then I've got to go over here, and then I have to click that and do pop out chat. All right, now I can see the chat. Okay, sweet. Hey, but yeah, so no, the gym thought stuff has been really, really interesting. And I'm really hoping that this backlash of attention that these women are trying to get at gyms and trying to just levy towards people, I really hope that they just get annihilated on this. Obviously, in the figurative way, in the metaphorical way, I don't actually want any violence to come to anybody, not unless you ask for it. We all know there's a fuck around and find out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out. Yeah.
I mean, you fuck around and you find out, and you gotta get what's coming to you. Like I said, I just hope that these girls get ostracized from these places, so that way they can't use them, and then they just go, well, but why am I getting kicked out? It's because I'm an influencer. No, it's not, bitch. It's because you're recording people that don't want to be recorded. That's why. Yep. It's because and people don't want to be a part of it, and it's changing the culture of gyms in a lot of places, and I don't want it to, because the gym is kind of a for lack of a better term, and I don't like it, but kind of a sacred place to a lot of people.
Yes, it is for me, definitely.
Yeah,
I know.
Unfortunately for me, number one, my membership actually just expired today, and I'm not going to renew it because it's so expensive. But number two, I'm actually probably going to stop until the shit gets resolved, because I don't want to be caught, being just happen to walk past a lady while she's doing something. Next thing you know, I'm being fucking arrested for something I didn't do. And I noticed that the gym that's actually literally 2 minutes down the street from me, it is a guy's gym, but I'm starting to notice that more and more chicks are starting to go there. And I'm like, I don't really know if I want to take this chance. So I'm just like, I'll stay out and I'll just work out at home.
Unfortunately, my gym doesn't seem to have those kinds of issues. You might have one or two people recording themselves, but it's mainly when they're doing deadlifts or something, and it's most of the time it's just guys that are recording themselves. I don't see women actually recording themselves doing very suggestive workout sets and whatnot. But I can understand 100% not wanting to deal with any of that crap. It's ridiculous, dude. You just go there to workout. If you want to show yourself off, then
go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else to do it.
Go somewhere else.
It's different when you're doing some cool shit, right? You're maxing out
exactly
your deadlift. You're putting up that bench press that you're just like, man, I'm gonna get. Some dudes are like, dude, I'm gonna get 400 up today, right? I am not that guy. But I think max I ever hit. I think I hit 200 once, but with as jacked up as this arm is, this arm likes to go out when I bench press. So just messed it up a lot when I was a kid. But no, it's different when people are trying to record you doing something cool. versus some gym thought out there setting up the camera to try to record her ass while she's barely working out. She's more worried about standing there and I make the comparison, like some of the clothing that these girls are wearing. It's like, why wear anything at all? Like, why not just go all natural if that's what you're going to wear? Like, fucking seriously, like come the fuck on.
I mean, I won't judge, but I think there are laws regarding that.
Potentially. Yeah, you're not wrong. But no, I'm, you know, and it's just one of those things. Like I said, I hope we get either dress codes would be nice. I would like to see dress codes. But at the very least, just bring back this place for these people. So that way they can just get rid of these damn gym thoughts, you know? Because that's ultimately what I'd really like to see.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Well, and I think another big portion of it too is what I think might also be happening too is they're no longer, they've probably been so what's the word I want to use here, flushed with attention from Simps Online by just having money thrown at them, that it might no longer be getting them that high from that attention and that validation. So now they have to try more riskier ways to get that validation, to get that same dopamine hit and stuff. So maybe this is just another way of doing that.
I think it's the money thing, dude.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I
As long as there's men out there just tossing tons of cash at them, this shit won't stop.
Well, I know recently Amaranth was doing that at one of her gyms before she got kicked out. That that whole thing was funny. I think
she was the OG gym thought.
Yep. It was funny too, because after she got kicked out, she started cussing out the people, not at them, but like when she was walking away, she's like, they probably have a bunch of illegals working in there and everything. It's like, oh fuck. Okay, you racist. Wow. Jesus.
Yeah. Ronan,
man.
don't work at where Amaranth works out. Okay, just no.
I of course not. Why would I? I got busier things to do, like bringing certain materials across the border.
Yes, I'm still waiting on my
Ronan's
shipment.
got swimming lessons, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still waiting for my package to show up, Ronan.
Yeah, you'll get it soon enough. Don't worry.
Okay.
Damn.
Just wait till next Christmas, and then it'll
Darkness
truly be a
is
white
just like,
Christmas.
wow, this is what gets the stream nuked.
Just come early, goddammit.
But it's these streams that help. It's these streams that help fund those, that movement and whatnot. If we don't do these streams, I can't get the product over here, man.
Who's paying you?
You don't want to know.
I don't remember paying you, Ronan.
It's the CIC, the Cartel Industrial Complex.
Well, they need to fund this fucking video.
No, you don't want that money. You don't want that.
No, I really don't. No.
Hail the Lord. AI generated thoughts took over the gyms, so now they have to be on the front lines. LMAO.
Damn.
That was so funny too. The AI versus, like, I've been doing a lot of thought videos lately. I just find it so hilarious. And like when like they're just like, oh, AI generated adult entertainment could threaten, these online girls. And I'm like, good.
Yep.
Maybe men will start saving some of their fucking money now.
Nah, they ain't gonna save
that won't
money.
happen.
They're gonna send all the money to the AI things, and
At least until they see the fingers. In which case, then they'll probably be like,
I don't know. Some of them might be more.
All their money is going to go to Skynet, and fund the Terminators that are woke as woke ass built Terminators.
One thing that I'm actually really glad about this whole gym thought situation is that it is being covered to the extent that it is. Like Tim Pool's gotten a hold of it now. Joey B. Swole has gotten a hold of it now. It's a Gundam has gotten a hold of it. Brett Cooper from the Daily Wire has gotten a hold of it now. Ben Shapiro is getting a hold of this now.
What's going to happen to these women when they realize, wow, people hate us?
It already is happening.
In the real world, people hate us. People don't like us as, like it's one thing for these girls to sit in their bedroom and do stuff and post a video on an OnlyFans. It's another thing for these girls to bring it out in the real world where there are millions of people that just don't like what the hell they're doing. Thoughts getting put down like John Henry got put out of commission by the Drifter Drill.
And I would honestly argue that people already do hate them because there's been multiple videos already surfacing of them being in struggling situations and nobody coming up to help them. Like there was
Well-
one that Tim Pool just covered today.
It's in my video today. Yeah.
She just picks up the bar, just drops on her chest because she's ego lifting, of course,
Mhm.
and she can't get it
That's-
off, and no one's around to help, and nobody.
Yeah,
wants
that's
to
the one I made
fucking
bad
help.
math on. That's the one I did bad
Yeah.
math on. Yeah. But no, but it's
Okay.
true, man. I mean, if you've ever been in that situation, and I've been in that situation one time, it's pretty terrifying. I got lucky because I did have a spotter. My dumbass cousin had to finish his text before he pulled the bar off my throat.
Son of a bitch.
Well, and like I said, left arm, right? Left arm really messed up. And there's that bone right back here that likes to like pop out, right? And
Yep.
this is where I'm like, man, spotters are really important. Now I have 4 children. I don't have a place to set it up, but I ended up with the Bowflex system a while back for like a $1,400 Bowflex for like $75. How are you going to turn that up, right?
Nice.
But I need to find a place to set it up in the new house because in the old house I had a place for it. But it's doing the bench press, right? I go up and I knew my arm was jacked up because I just got my arm out of the sling for the week, right? And so I'm doing bench press, probably shouldn't have been. I go up, I get to like rep number like 7 or 8, and I lock my elbow, and I shouldn't have locked my elbows, right? You never lock your elbows when you bench press. And the bone goes and it pops out. And so now my arm is in blinding pain and the bar is coming down. So I slide my arm over to the center of the bar. This arm drops out of the way and I'm holding 145 pounds right here. And the only reason it stopped is because my arm physically can't bend back that far. It was the
Ouch.
natural resistance of it physically just couldn't bend back that far. And I'm like, dude, help me out. Get it off my chest. And my cousin's like, hold on. And I'm like, really, bro? So he finishes his text message and then he helps me get it. But had I not had a spotter there, that could have been a very, very bad situation. And
Right.
now we're getting into a situation where guys who can help won't help.
Right.
Because they're like, no, I'm not getting in some Gym Thoughts video. She's recording herself. And I bet that's what happened. And if that video is not just set up for, whatever. If that video is the God's honest, I guarantee what happened. She's in trouble. She's struggling. And if any guy is in there, they look over, they see the camera and they go, nope. And it's probably not them running away from the women. It's them running away from the camera. Like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? I mean, and it's getting, and the gym culture is fighting back on it. And there are videos out there of men and women, like I said, helping each other out, showing each other how to work out, get better, things like that. And it's really cool to see. But man, these girls are just, dude, I really hope that it's the fitness world that pushes back against them.
Yeah, it's I really hope so. I mean the fitness, it seems like the fitness world has actually been pushing back against a lot of stuff because over 2020 there was that gym, I think in New Jersey, Ronan,
Yep.
that's been open during the
Yup.
whole time and is fighting
Till
the
his
state
gym.
of New Jersey.
Attilia's gym. Yeah, that one was
Did they get
consistently
shut down?
saying-
Because I know the lawsuits were insane.
So here's how. So from what I remember, how it was that they were being told to shut down. I think it was in Edison, if I remember, Edison, New Jersey. They were told to shut down. The guy basically says, "We're not shutting down. We're going to keep this stuff going." Edison police comes in, basically tells them they're going to shut down. They board up the gym itself. Like they wait
Didn't
a couple
they go
days
shut off
after
the
that.
water and the gas to the gym at some point?
I think that they were kind of resourceful. They
Or,
found
like,
their own
cut
ways.
power to it or something like that. Like they were going after this guy hard.
They were, but they reopened the gym. They took out the boards. They just said, "Hey, we're gonna keep this stuff going. You're not telling us
Right.
to shut down." And then finally, they really brought the hammer down on them. They shut them down. They kicked them out. They started going for the lawsuits. Oh God, I tried to follow this story as best as I could. I know it's here in Jersey. it's in Central Jersey. It's not up in North Jersey where I'm at, but yeah, I heard this stuff and it was crazy. It was definitely crazy. The guy himself, what was his name again? I think
No, he was on Tim Pool too, though.
Yeah.
Like Tim Pool actually, and that's and I know Tim gets a lot of crap because that Eliza Blue stuff, and Tim Cast IRL just isn't really. It's not what it used to be, but man, he still covers some great news stories. He still brings a lot of the stuff to the table, and a lot of stuff like this would not have gotten the highlight had that guy not covered it.
Yep, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It was because of Tim Pool actually that I found out about it.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. It's and like I said, I do hope that fuck, hail the Lord, he's Tim Tool.
Ian Smith,
you're gonna confuse him with Tim the Tool Man Taylor, and we don't need to do that.
Let's see here, Ian Smith. This is the guy. Yep. Ian
Yep.
Smith. And if I remember correctly, too, he's I think he said he was going to try and run at some point in New Jersey's political center, I believe, just to try and push back on this crap. If not, then at the very least, he's still speaking out in favor of like the whole libertarianism thing, because that was complete bullshit what we had to deal with here in Jersey.
Well,
Hey, we
everything
had
that they told us to do in the
Michigan too,
season of
dude.
the lockdown was counterintuitive to health.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They tell you to stay inside during the summer when the sun is literally the best disinfectant for this thing.
Well, I mean, look, let's face it. Murphy was taking playbooks, obviously, from his neighbor up in New York, Andrew Cuomo. He was just taking pointers from him, taking pointers from Whitmore, and because of that, what is it that we saw? We saw them basically send a whole lot of sick individuals into nursing homes. Put two and two together. What happens there?
Yup.
Christ.
It's not even a lie, dude. And no, and like I said, it's I know a lot of people, man. A lot of people love going to the gym. A lot of people want to get healthy. They want to, and this stuff is just going to ruin it. A boss of mine got some pretty bad diagnoses. Changed his diet. He started doing CrossFit, and he's a big dude, man. He's a big guy. He's I think he was, when I met him, he said he was almost like 400 pounds, but he's also like 6'5".
Oh,
right?
damn.
Like he's like, yeah, so like 400 pounds on him don't look 400 pounds, right? Like
Nah.
and he got down to, I think he's like right at 300 pounds, but like a solid 300 pounds. Like it, you know what I mean? Like
a stacked 300 pounds.
Yeah, like,
oh.
I mean, he ain't ripped, but like, but he changed what he had to do when he got healthy, and it was going to the gym, and it was doing all that stuff, and it was and they were hosting, like, because we were in a not a communist area in Colorado, thank God, but they were hosting events, like outdoor spaced events for people to do CrossFit and things like that, and follow the guidelines as much as they could. And I mean, dude, I'm telling you, man, taking that stuff away from people is going to kill people.
It did kill people. They took away the one best thing that was used to fight against this stuff.
Yeah,
and that was
health and wellness,
fitness.
and they took it away from people.
Yeah.
God,
No, but remember, hey, McDonald's, now that's the stuff you want to eat. McDonald's and all the fast food places are where you wanted to go to get your food.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You guys are just trying at this
but
point.
Why would you even go there? Why go there? Just get Uber Eats or DoorDash.
Yeah, oh yeah,
have it get brought
get
right to your home.
You can't go to the store to get something. Oh, just have Amazon deliver it to you.
The one thing, what was it? It was DoorDash. The one thing I loved about like DoorDash, or was it DoorDash or one of them other? I don't know, one of them fucking ones, is that I could order what I wanted, because I do it on my lunch breaks. I'd order what I want, and then I'd drive to the place, and I'd just walk in, cut the line, grab my shit, and leave. It was great.
Yeah.
That I like. That's one of the other thing that I liked, and a lot of people disagreed with me. The other thing that I like that little QR code they put on the table. You could, like, as long as it didn't download or try to, like, if it just brought you to a website for the menu, there's a lot of back and forth on that. But man, let me scan. Don't hand me some nasty ass menu that some dude was just sneezing on. I don't care if you wipe it down. I like the QR code on the table to scan, and then I just go to their website and there's their menu. I like that. That was cool. Yeah. Like, that's something I want to keep.
This might sound like a little
shut up, Iron Age Media.
My part, I'll say this: like, I kind of treat the QR code thing the same way that I would treat like digital media, basically, like digital copies of video games or movies or something. Like, I'd rather you just give me the actual physical menu You know what I mean? I know, I get it. It's completely different. It's not like I'm taking the menu back home with me or anything like that to treasure it and whatnot. But it's this slow, gradual push towards digitizing everything that I'm concerned about. That's kind of my take on it, basically.
I got news. I got news for you, Iron Age Media.
I got news.
Most restaurants only clean their menus once to twice a day.
Oh God!
As somebody who's worked in restaurants, I'm telling you right now, they
Yes.
don't get cleaned every time they go back.
Oh man!
I hate to be real with you, man, but like, that's how it be. No, I'm not one of those guys that believes in technology for everything. I'm one of those guys that everything in moderation, right? And that's why some places I dig the QR code. Other places I'm like, just give me the fucking thing, right?
Mhm.
You know, I mean, like I say, for the menu thing, right? Go up to one of my favorite breweries in Colorado when we were visiting, and they got a thing on the table, and it's one side is one restaurant, the other side's another restaurant, and they're both on like either side of the brewery. We scan in the
nice.
QR code, we'd say, and it says, hey, your table is this number. And we ordered food from another restaurant. They brought it into the brewery for us, and we paid for it and everything. I mean, it was great. I mean, stuff like that's really cool. I like innovation like that.
Mhm.
When you take it to the umpteenth level where everything, okay, that's stupid. Right?
Right.
Hell, Laura, I haven't eaten out in over 10 years. Everything I eat is homemade. There you go, man. Attaboy.
And that's the way to go. That's definitely the way to go.
I also don't like being on my phone at dinner. My wife and I have a rule: unless there's something relevant to the conversation, and that's part of the reason that I have these here. Unless there's something relevant to the conversation, I set my phone down. I take my wallet and I put my wallet on top of my phone. But yeah, we rarely. I mean, being on your phone to order food. What's the difference in looking at the menu? I mean, you're holding something up, like. I don't know. I'm different in that. Like I said, it's everything in moderation. But yeah, how did we get there from fucking?
I don't fucking know. Like tonight has just been
The COVID thing, I think it was. That's how we got to it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Well, okay, so we're living through 1984 and Brave
See.
New World right now,
See.
and Matrix / Terminator soon. Soon.
I think we're already at kind of Matrix right now.
No,
we're not
no.
going into
Matrix.
simulation theory. You
We're
fuck,
not
no.
we're not going into simulation theory.
No,
yet. No. You know, we survived the stand.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was such a good show.
We survived
That
the
was.
stand. So
Give it
and
time.
we almost had Cyberpunk. We were like inches away from Cyberpunk.
You say this.
Well,
We're still getting. No, we're totally getting to cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's where we're headed. Man,
I'm talking
like-
specifically like Cyberpunk the series, not the genre, because we almost had a corpo war.
That's pretty
In
cool.
2022,
argue.
in 2022, we almost had a corpo war. Just saying.
Twitter gets nuked by a disgruntled metal band.
Oh man.
I think all these stories are. Yeah, I think all the stories out there have a little bit of like everything, because the world is big, right? And I think that there's just a lot of ideas out there, and I think that some of these writers absolutely picked up on, certain things. I think it's everything. I think it's gonna be all of it. We're gonna live all that dystopian crap. Like it's all of it. Yeah, like just
Mad Max. Let's go, Mad Max.
I mean, it's gonna be a
God,
little.
Mad Max.
I mean, mad. It's gonna be like Mad Matrix 84 farm fucking shell. Like it's just gonna be a
51.
hodgepodge of all of it.
Oh,
Like,
God.
let's go. The Terminators are gonna show up. They're gonna start taking out the thoughts first, because the thoughts are stealing their money online.
At this rate, I better go and buy a Guy Fawkes Max and try and be V myself. I'll do that. I'll start the revolution. The rest of y'all better be behind me when I start it.
I gotta get my Ronin avatar made.
I was gonna say racist shit. You'll be behind me when I started. Like, yeah, let the brown guy go first. See what happens. All right. You know, I mean, if you're offering, like,
Well,
Look, somebody's got to do it. If no one
We
else
will definitely let you be the face, Ronan.
yeah,
hey, it'll show we're diverse, right?
yeah. Oh, oh man.
And then it'll be Hale, because Hale is probably darker than you.
Yeah, he probably is.
See.
He's got both things going for him. He's both Hispanic and black, so he's.
Brad, you're way
he's
too
got it
white
all
to be
going.
saying
I
that.
Still have to try
Blonde
fried
hair,
chicken
blue eyes. I
tacos.
got it going on, man.
Brad would be last in line when it comes to all this stuff, man. He'd be very last in line.
Yeah, I mean, oh yes, yes.
Mhm. Yeah, my God.
Hi, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Guys.
shit.
I am not taking down another video because one of us says a fucking January.
Well, you did that last one too.
I know I did that last week.
Calling me.
Hail the Lord, I'm
words and
Latino,
shit.
you fuck. I mean, they also come in different colors. Like, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's like
Takes all
white people. White
kinds.
people
Like,
come in
look,
like
I'm
white and like slightly less white. Like, there's a lot of different versions of white.
I'm
They come in
Latino,
gray.
but I'm white. Hale's probably like black Latino. So, like, come on, dude. Like,
He's a Latino.
you have to fill in those check boxes. That's how this works. You got to fill in the check
Boxes.
boxes, like in Hollywood.
Oh,
God.
God.
As long as I'm not at the front of the line, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, dude,
Actually-
how soon until you think they start the draft?
I'm going to New Hampshire if they start that shit.
Every
give it a
guy under
month.
35. Yep. Fucked.
I give it a month or 2 months. We'll see how it goes. With this
Can't go to
crap going
fucking
on in
Canada because
Ukraine.
they'll just send our asses back here.
Dude, no, who would want to go to Canada
Oh
in the
my
first
God.
place? Okay,
That's
they're
very
pushing
true.
towards euthanasia, anyways.
I'm going.
Seriously.
I'm going to New Hampshire if that shit happens. I'm dropping everything and going to New Hampshire.
Texas better start growing some balls and really move for that Texit movement. Seriously, they
That's
had it
not
on the
good.
table before. Like, they really need to be pushing more for it. Greg Abbott's got to like really get his balls back and start talking
He
about.
doesn't
that
even
whole
have his
Texit
legs, let
movement.
alone his balls.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like,
Or get
also,
somebody
one
else
thing you
that
gotta
will
understand
actually-
is Orwell was a socialist.
Yeah.
Like, Orwell wasn't some bastion of capitalism. Like, anyway, I mean, smart guy saw that, you know, the world was going to go to hell in a handbasket. I prefer to refer to somebody's nationality rather than their race. I prefer to refer to their skin color because I don't know what the fuck nationality or race you are, but I can see your skin color. I'd be like, hey, he's black as fuck. Like, how do I know if he's Jamaican or African? I don't know. What I do know is he's black as fuck.
Well, here's the thing. How do you know if someone's Greek or British?
Oh,
Well,
Oh, that's
the
easy.
skin
That's
color.
easy. The Greeks are a lot less pompous.
Yep.
Oh.
They tend to be kind of olive in skin color too, if I remember right.
See, yeah, they.
I think. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
All right. No, I was just gonna say, like, this one comment that Readout gave. This is probably like the biggest crying shame of the future that we're heading into. So, what was it? He said, "The future will always be both mundane and 10 times more horrifying than we can imagine. That's just a constant in history."
See.
I think that's the saddest reality of it.
Well,
Is that-
here's the thing: is that all this shit stops when the people say it stops. Nobody's willing
gonna
to
say
stop it yet.
stops.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say it stops. You know,
Exactly. The problem
one of
is
the-
everyone's life is too content right now.
one of
Huh.
the things that I've said about the Second Amendment, everybody's like, "Oh, they come to get my guns, they get over my cold." Shut up. I would say most people, and I don't know if that's 51% or 81%. They're going to get that knock on the door. Cops are going to show up and say, "Hey, we're here to collect your guns." Most people are going to look back at their family, their wives, their kids, and they're going to go, "Is it worth it?" And they're going to hand their shit over.
Suppose I should probably make my peace with God before that happens then. 'cause-
I mean, most people would do that. Now, maybe
Right.
I'm wrong. Maybe Americans, maybe there's a lot more Americans that are still a little bit more tenacious. I don't know. But that's just, you see what happens in times of calamity, And there are generally enough people that do stand up that can fight back against it. But that's not most people. That's a rare few. It's a small few that stand up for what they believe in and ultimately hold the line. And those people can bring us back, but most people will give in.
Probably. You'll never have a civil war in the vein of two armies duking it out on the battlefield, but you'll see fighting in the hills, the likes of which of G-men busting bootleggers. Well, I mean, that's why balkanization is also a thing, too. It's like, it's not going to be, north or south or, cons versus libs. You're going to see several factions like what you see in Syria or in the Middle East or, like what happened in the Balkans. That's
We'll
why they
have
call it
ISIS American edition.
Oh, God.
ISIS 2, Electric 3. What? ISIS 3, Die Harder. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Lethal
ISIS
ISIS
2
weapon 2.
Another group for the American government to fund. Fantastic.
Yay! ISIS 2, the Chamber of Secrets. Wait a minute. We've seen that one before.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Boy, that came out a lot worse than I thought it was going to.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting. The hell is wrong with your show, Darkish?
I just let
Hey,
people
we
say what
open
they
it
want
up
to say.
to talk about whatever the fuck we feel like, and this is what happens.
Unless you start spreading fucking rumors, like I can't stand fucking rumors. That's where I draw the line. And I'm talking about nerd shit rumors, right? You start spreading fucking rumors that don't make sense and shit like that. I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You conspiracy theories, I'm 100% fine with, as long as you state that it's a conspiracy theory before you start.
Aren't conspiracy theories just glorified rumors?
No. Okay. So
What? Did you
there's
say crabs.
no. What?
Oh.
Speaking of rumors, you heard the shit about some weirdo named Royce? Oh God, I fucking hate that guy so much.
Yeah, that guy's gay.
Why are you gay?
What? Oh God.
Yep. Never gonna be monetized, but it's okay.
You'll get there. You gotta start putting out videos, man.
I put out one today.
You gotta
put out one
one
today.
every day.
Yeah.
You gotta do
What
that.
to do every day.
Yeah.
Also, audio is a good thing. And then thumbnails are a bitch. But yeah, figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thumbnails. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna start working on my thumbnails during the weekend. I got Photoshop, so I'm gonna go ahead and start figuring some stuff out for my streams and everything.
I
That way
legit use an app on my phone called Thumbnail Maker.
Yeah, I have it.
It's easy. It's simple. It's quick.
Yep.
It's probably not the best, but it works.
I use it every now and then. Most of the time, I just throw a meme up.
No, sometimes it works. Sometimes I don't know. It just I don't know what videos do well. Because I think I was talking with you guys. Like the YouTube algorithm is geared towards viewers, right? So there's no YouTube algorithm for content creators. There's YouTube algorithms for individual people that are watching. Now, even if somebody subscribes to your channel, but you aren't producing like their normal content, right? Like maybe they watch, Young Ripa, and you're not covering the same stuff he is, or you're not talking about all the Marvel crap going. Because I can't, dude. If I wanted to make a channel just blow up, I would do. Marvel sucks. I can't do it. I don't care. I just don't care.
Right.
But if you're not, it's like, yeah, most of your viewers are watching Geeks and Gamers and The Quartering and, and these other guys. And it's like, oh, they all talk about this crap. But if you don't do that, YouTube won't show you even to the people who are subscribed to you because you're not doing what's in their algorithm, because the algorithm targets viewers, not content creators.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually the video that I'm going on tonight. It's going to go up at 9 because the Supreme Court is going to hear a case in regard to the YouTube curation algorithm.
Oh boy.
And how that could potentially be in violation of Section 230. And I'm like, ooh, that's interesting.
Now that's very spicy.
And Susan quit, a week ago?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, how's the new boss? Is the new boss any better? I heard the new boss is probably worse. I don't know.
I think I've heard that too. He's probably worse.
Yeah.
So
don't know.
I hear tell the new boss was the same dude that was pushing the this what was it, that whole safety and moderation thing, and was pushing NFTs.
Okay.
So
He's also the dude that came out with super chats, though.
he did.
Just so
Which
Google could take
monetized the
30% of
shit
them.
out of it. I mean, that made YouTube more money than they knew what to
Yep.
do with. And they're
All
like,
right.
Yeah.
hey, you guys keep 70%, we'll keep 30% of it. And you're like, and admittedly, it's not like the best system, but it's not the worst system. I mean, it works.
I mean, the best system is just have a little dono link.
Exactly. Just go with that.
That
I tell people go over to my Gilded and then become a member on my Gilded, and that most of that money goes to me. So actually, that one's got the best one. Donate.
Actually,
Oh god,
that has
So-
the best one.
I'm
That's
surprised you haven't
100%
thrown
mine.
that up earlier.
I don't like this Streamlabs one. It's
I don't either, but it works.
well, and here's why Streamlabs won't let me do it because I don't have PayPal.
Mm.
Bro,
Never
they
had
wouldn't
you.
let me do it because of the
My-
complete opposite.
Yeah, my wife has a PayPal, but I won't. I'm not doing PayPal. I don't like that company.
I don't either. That's why I've got to get like so many donations or whatever. I don't know exactly how it works to where I can get it sent straight to my card instead of PayPal.
Nice.
But you got to get so many consistent donations or whatever.
Dude, I got
Thoughts
booted
on
off
Senator
PayPal
Hawley's
for trying to do
proposed
that.
age limit for social media? What is it? I mean, technically there is an age limit and it's 13, and nobody fucking gives a shit about that.
Yep.
I don't know what Senator Hall. I mean, Hawley is actually fairly decent in a lot of the stuff they propose. That one will probably go nowhere because most people just won't go for it. Hey, thanks for sharing my Gilded, man. Appreciate it. I don't think here's the thing, right? Age limits only work if parents govern over it, right?
Right.
Just like, dude, I was playing Grand Theft Auto when I was like 10 or 12 years old. Why? Because my parents are like, because my dad specifically was like, look, you know, it's fake. It's not real. You know, whatever. Don't care. Have fun. Right. It's not. And it wasn't showing like TNA and stuff. At least back then it wasn't. But again, you have children playing Call of Duty. You have children playing M-rated games all the time. Why? And these parents are like, well, my child. And it's like, but it's not for your kid. Like it's blatant. Like it's literally rated for an age that's older than your kid. But these parents are winning lawsuits all the time. So any sort of an age limit on social media is not going to stand up. Not only that, I don't know if it's necessarily, they would have to have a ton of evidence and a ton of stuff to prove that hold on one second. Hey, I'm on a live stream, dude. Go to bed.
Wait, my blankets are in here.
I don't even know what they're doing.
Just real quick, Royce, which thumbnail maker app is it that you
Thumbnail
used
maker.
to use?
Literally,
Well, I
thumbnail
mean,
maker.
Why? No, I know that, but it's like I'm looking here on the store. There's like, what is it? Thumbnail maker, banner, thumbnail maker for YouTube. Well, you know, that kind of, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a pain.
You guys suck.
I know this is why people don't like me.
Go back to Colombia.
I would, but it's already turning into a socialist hellhole.
Oh, that's true.
All right, it is thumbnail maker by Logo Pit. That one.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yup. No, I like it. Simple, easy. It's got a crop tool and erase tool. So it's, it's got decent fonts. I like it. I told my 17-year-old brother, you ain't getting social media until you're 18 or 20. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that dude's already there.
Yeah.
Yes, Bruner. He makes it so much easier to allow parents to keep their children from using social media. How is that going to make it easier for parents to keep their children from using social media? Parents should be parents. I
Yeah.
really don't like the idea of letting big daddy government come in and say, well, we have to do this for the kids. How about we just tell parents to do it for the kids? Like, can we get parents back to being parents? That would be fucking fantastic. Okay, so the age limit's at 16. How are they going to enforce it?
So a 15-year-old just says, I was
how
born
does
1 year
Big Daddy
earlier.
government enforce an age limit on what should be a private transaction? Right? How are they going to do it? Well, you have to be 16 years old. Okay. So what does that mean? How are you 15?
How are you 15?
I don't know.
How are you in this chat right now?
He's a very mature 15-year-old. I'll give him that.
I was the same way. But no. But that's the thing is, one, you have to look at enforcement. Okay. Two, you have to see if that's going to encroach. The only way that they would get it passed is if they were able to conclusively determine that social media, and there are studies out there showing that conclusive data isn't there, but that social media has some sort of negative effect on children under a certain age. And then you'd have to relegate that age limit. Now, social media has one, and here's the fun part is they'll never actually go with brain development because it's 25, right? And government never wants to make a law around somebody that it would protect them until they're smart enough not to do stupid stuff. Why? Because you wouldn't join the military at 18.
Exactly.
Why do you think you have to be 18 to join the military? So that way, because you're just fucking stupid enough to go and fight for some dumbass fucking
King
war
Bob!
that you don't know about. King Bob!
Yep.
My boy. Did you hear him? My boy in the background. King Bob. Wait. Oh, man.
Oh,
They can't ask anyone how well those you must be 18 to view this site worked. Yeah.
See,
yes or no? That's
Are you 18? Yeah.
That's also the funny thing with the whole prawn sites and stuff. They're conservatives freak out. There's not even a little thing saying I accept that I'm 18 years old. Like, what is that gonna do? A 14-year-old's just gonna go, I accept that I'm 18. And just view it. I don't understand. And the funny thing,
yes,
that kills
I'm
me
18.
Is, yeah, and the thing that kills me about this too is, and again, I don't rock with conservatism, so I always like to rag on them a lot. I know they get ragged on a lot. I don't care, but they get mad at government for colluding with social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. But then they instantaneously will turn around and ask government to regulate that shit for them.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. They're doing, you guys are, they not, sorry, not you guys. They effectively do the same thing the left does, just under a different flavor. It's like, you guys don't see what you're doing. Do you honestly not see what you're doing?
No amount of legislation, no amount of laws, no amount of like rule or regulating is going to change the fact that the only way that this actually gets taken care of is with the family. That's the only way that it starts. You want to talk about regulation, you have to talk about social regulation.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Starts at home, man.
Well, dude, my wife and I were having this conversation the other day, and we are very, very glad that our children have not run across the things that we ran across when we were there. When like my oldest just turned 11. Mm-hmm. The things that I had seen by the time I was 11. Because that was Internet 1.0, baby.
Oh,
nothing off, man.
You were in the wow wait.
That's
dude.
Wild
Dude, I mean, anybody remember LimeWire?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes, I love LimeWire.
We used it for music. I'm sure other people used it for more nefarious things, but that wasn't me.
Dude, I saw people get gapped on LimeWire, like, and I am so like, dude, I saw some messed up stuff, like bad stuff when I was a kid, and I'm glad that my kids haven't. And it's because, dude, that shit messes with your fucking head, bad. And it's my wife and I constantly monitoring what the kids watch. Like they have like their old phones of ours that they're allowed to use. My wife's phone is connected, right? to all of those. Anything they search, anything they watch, anything, period. If they're watching a show and I hear something, I go, what are they talking about? I go to my wife. I'm like, hey, babe, they're watching something, come up here. And my wife, like, oh, I've sat down, I've watched it with them, it's fine. And I have to remember, like, because sometimes I kind of overcorrect, some things that are like, adult innuendo to a certain degree. Like that was all over stuff when we were kids, right?
Yes.
And but for me as like a dad, because of all the stuff that they're escalating to, it's one of those, like, I'm constantly just like, and my wife's like, nope, I've watched it. It's fine. They're good to watch it. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I trust my wife. Right. But man, dude, I'm so glad. I will say this. Like, if you don't want children to see things, tell parents to be parents again. How about this? How about we tell fathers to be fathers again? Stop leaving, their wives. How about we get rid of the term baby mama, right? And start valuing women as mothers again instead of baby mamas. God, that term pisses me off.
Same here.
How about we do this other thing too? How about we stop telling government to pass regulation for the children? Fuck off, you uncorrigible fucking cunts. Why don't you go fuck yourselves promptly in the asses with the biggest, blackest, fucking spiky son of a bitch that you can, and then promptly go dive off of a fucking cliff with a rope around your neck and just rid us all. Let parents be parents again and let society govern itself. I understand there may be some beneficial things to having a standing military. Why? So they can defend us when we get invaded. Probably not a bad idea. Having a certain coin that we can trade back and forth between, multiple different territories, and we all agree to use that coin. That's fucking fantastic. Why not we do that? All right, the world's a little bit of a bigger place, and we might need to have people deal with things overseas and get into some political negotiations overseas. Not a bad idea to negotiate trade, because not all of us can handle that every day. But please, for the love of absolute Christ, stop trying to pass regulation that will absolutely fucking ruin Americans for the sake of the children. Because we all know what you're doing. You're being duplicitous asshats, and your entire goal is to try to twist the narrative in such a way that it absolutely ruins the minds of the American people, strips them of their own autonomy, causes them to be more stupefied than your fucking public schools have already made them, and then ultimately raise the next generation of worker drones, which is what the Rockefellers tried to fucking set up during the Industrial Revolution with the fucking school systems. So, for the love of God, stop doing things for the fucking children, please.
Right on, dude. Right on.
And here's the thing with that, though, is, Eric July talks a lot about this. And yes, I reference him a lot. I follow him very devoutly. He always asks the question, knowing that shit's going on in schools, when are these people going to admit that they hate their kids?
Exactly.
That's the
and also to quote him real quick, and this is something obviously that's not just unique to Eric July as well, but it's a statement that kind of fits perfectly in this case. If you love your kids so much, why is it that you're sending your kids off to Caesar and then are shocked to find out they're coming back as Romans?
Yeah. They think them coming home from school after 8 hours at school and then sitting down with them at the dinner table for an hour is going to undo all that nonsense.
Dude, I was just talking with my wife about that, and actually one of the guys that I work with.
Okay.
Because I was telling people, like, get your kids out of the schools.
Yes.
And then people, well, I tell my kids what's right at the end of the day. I correct them. I'm like, really? I was like, I was like, okay, how much time you spend with your kids? I was like, what, they come home, they got to do homework. Maybe you sit down for family dinner. And that's a fucking strong maybe, right? That's the best families on the fucking planet sit down for family dinner every night. Not even my family sits down for family dinner every night. We sit down for family dinner a few nights a week. Well, more than a few. We have 3 or 4. Okay. But you're going to tell me that 8 hours a day, you're going to be able to undo that damage in the possible 30 fucking minutes that you spend with your kids in between the show that you're watching and the homework that they're doing? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. The arrogance.
There's no possible way you can do that. It's not humanly possible. And it's why we're seeing the absolute evisceration of the young mind. It's why depression rates are skyrocketing. It's why
Mhm.
this bullshit about gender identity and this confusion about who children are, because instead of teaching children, hey, you've got time to figure out who you are, they're trying to tell kids, you know exactly who you are when you're this age. And you as the parent are too fucking lazy to actually interject, go in there and probably whoop a teacher's ass for poisoning your kid's fucking minds. There are very, very few times
Mhm.
that I would probably actually go and want to whoop someone's ass, and somebody putting this poison onto my children would probably be it. But you know what? I was smart enough to go, I'm pulling my kids out. I pulled my kids out before they were in first grade.
Mhm.
I saw what they were doing. I
Yeah.
saw how they tried to eviscerate creativity. I saw how they don't pay individual attention to children.
Right.
My kids were held back. My kids could do 10 times what their teachers were trying to teach them. And they go, well, your kid's a little wild. And we said, well, why don't you? Oh, well, we can't teach them more. Well, why not? Well, because these other guys, I don't give a fuck about the other kids. Let those little fucking thumbsuckers stay behind. Let their parents fucking deal with it. My kid's fucking smarter than they are. Cater to them and get them to go, well, so we can't do that. Then go fuck yourself. You're not in my child's best interest. I don't give 2 fucks about someone else's kids. I don't care. Because when the building's on fire, I'm getting my wife and my kids out first. Period.
Or when the school's being shot up.
Guess what? My kids won't be in a school shooting. You know why? Because I homeschool my kids. And if for some reason my kids are in a school shooting, it's probably because the fucking Fed boys showed up and I'm trying to fucking make sure that they don't take over this fucking country. I am so absolutely sick of parents relegating their God-given responsibility to someone else that is not them. God didn't say, honor thy big daddy government dick. God said, honor thy father and thy mother, and we have removed them from society. And the bad part is the parents that are still out there who think that they're fucking good aren't even in their kids' lives. It's fucking disastrous.
Yeah.
Royce, it's
We've
kinda
had to
bold of-
remove friends away from our children because of the horrible shit that these parents are letting being dumped into their kids' heads. And my kids say, hey, mom, dad, why can't we be friends? Well, here's why. Because their parents fucking suck. Their schools fucking suck. And these little children are turning into a plague on society. And I will not let you be plagued. And at least my wife and I have the fucking common sense enough to be honest with our kids about it. But it fucking sucks.
Royce, it's very bold of you to assume that they even believe in God enough to actually agree with those whole God-given responsibilities.
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of another issue too that I have is a lot of these people are like, oh, we'll just put God back into the schools and everything will be fixed. It's like, no, I don't want, I wouldn't even
God
want my
back
kid
into
to be
the
put into
parents.
a Christian public school like that.
You know,
I want all that responsibility delegated to myself.
Hey, that's a
and my
tweet for
wife.
Twitter right now. There you go. There you go. You guys gave me an idea.
What
Let's go
about
to
Twitter?
Yay!
I don't
Real
have it.
quick,
Fuck
okay.
Twitter. Twitter can
All right.
rot.
So how about instead of putting God back into schools, right? We put God back into parents.
Ooh, that is
I like
tweetable.
that.
That's tweetable. I like that. If I had a Twitter, I would like that.
I mean,
And probably
that means
give you
you're
a
less gay
retweet.
than the rest of us, so I can't really give you.
God, these people are really exploding over this.
What?
No, it's something completely unrelated to this conversation. Let's keep this one going. I like this one. Sorry,
Damn.
I didn't mean to say that.
No,
I'll like it for you, Royce. Certified tweet. I love it.
Oh, man. I just, dude, it's
Go ahead, Will.
I am so proud of my kids. I'm so proud of who they are, and they're not perfect, and they do test me. But it is terrifying being a parent in this world and seeing what they're trying to do. And when you and I hear our schools here are the best, and then dude, I've heard from well, our schools here are better. No, our schools don't have all that stuff. They don't. I have heard stories of kids in 7th grade here where I live. Thank God my kids aren't in public school. And I've got to be a little bit I have to be a little bit quiet about this, so I've got to get because my son's over there.
Yeah, you're good.
But I have heard no, it's and there you'll understand why I've got to. But we were told by some other parents that a kid yanked it out and started cranking it in the middle of fucking class one day in like 6th, 7th grade. And it's but our schools are better here. What the fuck? And nothing happened. And even when the fucking teachers were told, nothing fucking happened.
I had a similar experience when I was in high school. I think it was
and now you know why I got really quiet.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
it was like sophomore year. I had to deal with something similar as well. I think it was what was it, the middle of math class, and we had some kid basically just like whips it out and starts cranking it and starts pulling out condoms as well too and everything. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this?
Yeah. BRB guys.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Wait, wrong one. Fuck.
Good Lord, man. Well, I mean, obviously, I don't need to ask what's going on in the schools. That's a rhetorical question. We all know what's happening in the schools.
Yes.
They're public schools. That's kind of the problem. But good God, it's getting worse and worse.
And just think that the biggest solution these people were proposing, it needs to be reformed. We need to reform the public education system.
I'm done with reformations. I want revolutions. We take this shit out and we just bring the kids back home to homeschool, okay?
Maps get pinned on the wall.
Maps get pinned on the wall. In this instance, I'm willing to actually sound like some weirdo, dumb lefty revolutionary by saying, I'm done with reformation. We're not changing the schools. We're just chucking that bitch in the ocean, and we're bringing our kids back home. That's it. Okay, end of story.
Yes.
I know when I have kids, I'm not putting them anywhere near the public school system. I'm not putting them anywhere near the private school system. They're not going anywhere near charter schools. Maybe trade schools if they haven't gone crazy yet. And one of my kids wants to actually be like a plumber or HVAC. Or hell, they want to be a welder, or something like that. If that's the case, okay, fine, that's cool too. But my kids are not going anywhere near those other schools. You can bet your bottom dollar they're not going anywhere near the Catholic schools because, not because I hate Catholics, but who knows what the hell could be going on over there.
Not all Catholics.
I hope not. But I'm homeschooling my kids. When I have kids, I'm homeschooling them. That's it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and sign out early. I should probably get some rest now, if anything. I feel
drop your link.
I will drop my links. Give me a second. I know Hale usually has them.
Laura's probably got them on fucking copy and paste.
He probably does.
He's got a list. Links that I need to drop. Here we go. I'll drop it here and drop it there. Go ahead and drop.
Don't die, Ronan.
I will not die. I will try not to, but I can't make any promises. There's my Twitch link, and let me see if I can also drop my good old YouTube's link as well. Oh, okay. These are. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, that's what it is. Okay,
you can't. Here's my credence, Ronan. You are not allowed to die until you have played L5R.
He plays it tomorrow. Fuck.
All right, bet. That sounds good.
Not allowed to die until you play L5R.
All right then. I will try and stay alive until we play L5R, and then after that, fucking
After
death
after
himself
that,
to
it's up.
come.
After that, it's up to destiny and free will and all that other bullshit. But until then, until then,
All right then.
You are hereby wrapped
Until
in
then.
bubble wrap until you play L5R.
you are the boy in the bubble.
Yes,
Boy in the
you
bubble.
are Jake Gyllenhaal from.
Yeah. I love that movie. I want to watch that movie again. I'm gonna look it up over the weekend and watch that movie again. Well, yes.
Watch
Until
party?
then,
What
Watch
for
party.
Bubble Boy?
Yeah.
perhaps watch party for a lot of things. Actually, now that we got
Yeah,
that
yeah.
piano
We-
Oh
going on, that'll
god,
be
the
fun.
list keeps growing. For
Look,
fucking
look,
watch
I
segment.
got fucking 6 days straight after today of work.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh, good luck.
So I got to find some shit to do at night or day or whenever the hell I am around. So, because I don't even know what days I'll be around right now.
All right then. I'll talk.
Yeah,
to
see,
y'all
that's
later.
the one I was referencing
See you
there.
later, Ronan.
Readout was the John Travolta one, but Boorad doesn't even know that one exists.
No, I don't. I just know the Jake Gyllenhaal one.
But
Who did the what with the who now?
oh, I told Ronan he wasn't allowed to die until we play L5R.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Legend of the Five Rings, Samurai D&D.
Oh,
Yep. And then I told him he was the boy in the bubble until then.
oh God. King Bob, Catholic girls are a meme for a reason. You're not wrong.
I really don't want to know.
I've met girls who were hoes in my life that talked about doing less dirty shit than Catholic girls would do.
Oh my god.
Preacher's daughters as well.
Oh God. Oh, God.
Southern preacher's daughters.
Ugh.
Oh my.
Darkish. Yeah. You know, that's the one thing I will say this. I knew the girls who talked about the stuff. I've only been with my wife, thank God. Especially in today's culture, man. The chance of getting some sort of disease. God.
Yeah.
Oh
It's just.
man.
Yeah, it's today's crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. 10, 15 years ago.
Oh yeah.
But shit. Now, fuck,
dude. We looked at the rates like 3 or 4 years ago, and it just my wife and I were like, "Holy crap!"
The rate of what disease and shit?
Oh, just the diseases that get passed around when people do the mattress mambo and stuff like that. Like,
Oh god.
yeah.
I can only imagine.
It's insane. It's insane. Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, I guess you guys got your drink with crazy rant for the night. I'm literally like trying not to do it on your like show, and then like you guys say some stuff, and I'm just like,
I mean,
Fuck.
like I told, you're welcome to rant on here all you want. Like you are welcome to. That's what this is for. I have gone on many rants on my channel, right?
I wish I could rant like this on my channel. For some reason, I get it's not because like I'll get like demonetized or anything like that. I just like I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't have the conversations in this way.
There's a reason that I had 100 fucking views, 100 fucking subs my first week. All right, and it was pure fucking rants. Like,
Jeez, dude. I had this channel. I didn't have
see. Now I'm gonna let Royce clip his own rants. I am not going to use his rants in any other way than being on the big video and him, saying, "Hey, subscribe." I'm not going to clip his rants because they're not my rants.
But you could.
I could.
But you could, and you could monetize this. You could. Well,
I could.
You could.
I got to get monetized first, and like I said, that might not even ever happen, and I don't care if it does or not. That's not the point of this channel. This channel is not about monetization. This is about us sitting here bullshitting, you ranting, us ranting, whatever. It's what this is about. This is not about monetization. I've got a job. Like,
No, and like I said, my channel is you know, the reason that I'd like it to get to where it is because I'd like to be home and homeschool my kids and be a part of that more and go on the field trips with them. And like, that's my goal, right? If I could turn this into a, you know, I mean, I'd get up early in the morning. I'd do a metric crap ton of videos, schedule them all throughout the day, get the thumbnails done, you know, and then probably do, you know, live streams and jump on other people's live streams at night and stuff like that. But man, that's why I'd like to grow this to a point like where I could work from home. That's that, because then I get to be a part of my kids' school. Like I say, we go on the field trips, there's a lot of forests and stuff around here. There's museums and aquariums, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But also understand not feeling the anger on your home channel. Wait, what? No, I do get angry on my home channel sometimes too. Like
he does.
Oh, dude, there's something like I got a comment on one because people are still commenting on my Ripperverse videos that I was doing, and I think what was it? It was like Ripperverse can't get paid or something like that from like the PayPal one, and the guy went, "Dude, you went from calm to like rant in like no time." I was like, "Yeah, that happens."
Yeah, exactly. Like. My whole channel it's not about just ranting and being angry and shit like that. It's about spreading some of the positivity around, you know, getting Boo Rad out of his little corner of the internet, getting Royce out of his little corner, you know, bringing everybody together.
What corner
like
am
my
I
corner?
in?
Fuck off.
You're in the same corner I am, motherfucker.
What?
But
that sounds a little gay. I don't know if I want to be in that.
No,
corner.
okay. So
I'm just
Boo Rad, if it wasn't for being on this, you'd be on your channel. You'd be just there. You'd be miserable. You'd be talking about Ripperverse, waiting on Ripperverse stuff to come. You know it.
Yes.
All right. You'd be like, man, I wish I thought about release a damn book.
I thought about doing like a re-review or like a new thoughts about, because like as time has gone on, my thoughts about ISOM have gotten like worse, and I've thought about doing an update video on that and just be like, you know what, I thought about it, and like I don't like
I'll
that.
do a react to that.
Yeah, I don't know if and like the thing is I wouldn't want to come out because I know how my personality is. But man, there's just a lot of stuff in ISOM that just over the course of time, it's just one of those things. It's like it's not gotten better it's not gotten better over the course of time.
What like what?
Oh, just how he handled his villains, how he handled Isom. Isom is not a heroic character. Darren Fontano is kind of a baby back bitch of a villain. The shoehorning in of the characters like Yaira, the Alpha Core, a lot of that stuff was fluff that wasn't necessary. Other things like, I mean, and even my favorite part, like introducing Norfolk at the end of the book, is like a little preview, not necessary to the book. There was so much in there that was not necessary. Shotgun Samurai, how is it?
I haven't read it yet.
Oh, there you go.
But once I read it, I'm going to send it to you.
But there really just was not much substance in Isom. And like I said, Isom, there's just a lot there that I think Eric needs to work on. I think Darren Fontano having the conversation about, oh, you know, you had good parents and I didn't. That's a conversation that can be had, but that's more of like the penultimate fight conversation, right? Like that's after, you know, you get to that conversation after Isom and Darren beat the holy snot out of each other, and then Isom's getting ready to walk out the room, and then Darren says stuff like that to Isom, you know, that's where you get read Shotgun Samurai. I don't even have it. But like I said, yeah, there was a lot there that I didn't, there was a lot there that I really, the book is plagued with pacing issues.
Yes. And I said that in our review.
Yeah. And trying to introduce too much too soon. It should have been focused on Isom, and Eric was like, I'm going to introduce this whole universe. Characters weren't introduced naturally. The Darren Fontano does not feel like a good villain. Isom does not feel like a hero, and I'm getting kind of tired of people like that. Now, that opinion could absolutely change by the time he finishes this 3-book arc, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you go, oh fuck, well, I mean, totally could turn it around, and I hope that he does. But with the first book, man, there's just a lot there to be desired. You know,
Well, and to be fair, it is the first book, and
Mm.
Eric's never written a comic book before.
Right.
He's obviously been in the entertainment space, but this is a completely new avenue for him of the entertainment space.
yeah,
So, and I can actually agree with you. I do believe that Yaira was not necessary to be in there. Norfolka didn't necessarily have to be in there. I understand he had to introduce the characters and stuff. He probably could have waited until ISOM 2 to kind of introduce
Get a
more
couple of them, yeah.
naturally in there. What did you
Well, it's
think
like,
of
think
like
about this.
Alpha Core being in there?
I thought perfectly useless.
Oh, okay. All right.
Perfectly useless. Alpha Core did nothing for the story. So, Alpha Core did nothing for that at all. Unlike I said, it should have been isolated to Isom and just him.
Mm-hmm.
And told that story. It really, when Isom went from, okay, I got to go find this girl to make sure that she's okay. And then he says in his monologue, he's like, but this is for me. This is for my pride and shit like that. I'm like, all right, that's not a heroic character. Somebody who's got a chip on his shoulder like that. Not saying that he can't be a heroic character, but that's not something that I want to see in my heroes. You know, the heroes are usually the guys that never say die because they want to help people. They're not. Usually, it's the characters like, and again, I mean, Vegeta right here, like, but that's not your main character. That's usually the archetype of the.
It's the Lancer. It's the Lancer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And usually their purpose in the story is to get their ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
That is their part. That is a Lancer's.
And that feels like Isom isn't a main character. It feels like he's a Lance or a Lancer, however, you know. But yeah, no, it doesn't. He definitely doesn't feel like the writing of a main character. He feels like the writing of a Lancer, which is that side character who fights for the same causes.
He's usually the rival. And like I went through this early in my videos. Like a Lancer's like the rival character to the main character.
Chickies.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Is it chicken? They're gonna make eggs soon.
18 to 22 weeks.
But we gotta go.
You must leave him.
I'm trying to leave him. But we gotta go make sure that they get a little bit of a bath, make sure that they're cleaned up because they're having little bits of troubles, but that's okay. But see, chicken. See.
Cover B being super. Yeah, that Cover B is the one I bought.
Yeah, I bought that.
But I wasn't excited for Isom. I was more excited for
Cover B gang.
Royce got it too.
Oh, we got both.
He got both.
Nice.
But
and I got the cards too. Like, I mean,
yeah.
and that's the thing is like, you know, if I came out and I was like, you know, Isom number 1, you know, months later, what are my thoughts? Like, I mean, it would, you know, I'd write it out and I'd do it more constructive, but you know, that's you know, it's I'm hoping to see a change in the writing in the second book.
Okay.
And I am what makes me afraid is that there are too many people out there that were very excited by what Eric was doing. I was excited about what he was doing. Still am. But I think that they're being blinded by excitement and they're feeding Eric bad information. And by feeding him that bad information, saying what he did was so good in the first book, that he may not see the constructive criticism of it. I hope that he sees the constructive criticism of it, but he may not see that constructive criticism. And essentially what we're going to see is we're going to see a piss poor Rippaverse, and it's not going to deliver in the way that it could. That being said, Chuck Dixon is writing a story for him. I mean, one of the most prolific storytellers of all time in comic books. That could be the other thing that really propels him. He's also working with other writers and stuff too to develop.
I
other
think he
stories.
wants to work with the Saska sisters.
The
I know he talks very highly of them. So I don't know if he'll be doing something with them, but I think it's highly likely.
I'm gonna say this. Like I'm gonna get the Chuck Dixon one for sure. I'm gonna read it.
All right.
I'll probably get Isom 2 and 3.
I
for
will
now.
probably get Isom 2 and 3, not getting a signed one, and I'm going to get whatever the cheapest version is that he offers.
Okay.
Because, and reason being is the excitement of the first one. All right, I'm going to spend some money on you, dude, and I hope you grow. But the first one didn't warrant me wanting to get anything extra special.
Yeah.
I'll give you the extra $35 for the regular, who cares about it, cover copy, whatever. I'm not going to give you money for a signed one because he didn't earn that from me on the second one. He earned me to check out the rest of his story to see where it's going to go. And that's just because I like Eric July, the person, you know. But yeah, I'm really interested to see Norfolka. That's
Norfolka.
I am super stoked for
that there caught my, again, really didn't have any. I even said it in my review. Rest of the book was all right. I saw Norfolka, and then all of a sudden I saw what he was going on with them, and you have my attention. And I even said that in my review. What does that say about Isom as a character when other people are more excited about
the Norfolka and Yara?
Here's the thing too, Royce, is Eric has explicitly stated that Isom might not even be a main character anymore. He's going to follow what the people want. So he's already taken a lot of that into account. Norfolk could be the face of the Ripperverse. We don't know.
No, and it could, and Isom could just be a background character.
He could be a Lancer, like you said.
And I'm down with that. If he does that, if he, you know, and then how come Isom was you'd be like, man, I needed somewhere to launch. Like I needed some character to launch it off with, and I thought the character was cool, and guess what? The people said, nah, we're not really, but these other guys, we are.
Yeah.
And if he does that, I think that's a very, very good thing. And I hope that he does that. And it all depends on the writing. And like I said, but I mean, Norfolka, that's just right up my alley. Like, you know,
that shit looked cool as hell, man.
Oh, dope as shit.
That's going to be awesome.
I want a Norfolka album. That's what I want.
Yes, dude. I hope he does it with Dan Vask. That would be fucking great.
Maybe it's not. Dan doesn't do the type of metal that Dan
we
doesn't
need. We need some fucking Viking metal.
Yeah,
okay.
You would need a Viking.
All right, that makes sense.
You need a Viking metal band to do it. I mean, but Jonathan Young could do it. He's done Viking metal shit before, so
there are Viking metal bands out there that probably.
Yes, there are.
I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna jump off for the night. But thank you for letting me come here and rant against shit. I think I got 2 rants in tonight.
You got 2 rants in tonight, yeah.
I know. It's just like next week, tune in for 3. Oh god.
We need to do a minimum of 2 crazy rants every week now.
No.
No.
Dude,
we don't want it to become a gimmick.
See.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like you guys don't treat me like a gimmick already.
Please, you are a guest in my home. What are you talking about? Don't give me that fucking look.
All right, you know what? You actually don't. I was like thinking in my live chat, I'm like, he doesn't give me that much.
I don't give you any shit in your live chat.
I won't say any. You've given me some.
Some, but I don't.
I don't give you any shit in your live chat.
Yeah, but that's because you're gay. But anyway, no, you're guys
fucking win for losing.
No, that's how I feel.
Yeah, way to project that shit on me.
He is trapped in a tiny box that I control. Look.
Oh man. No, yeah, I love being here on Thursdays. It's great. I'm actually oh shit, I actually just had a video that's posted, so I gotta go share that stuff around. Because yeah, it is time to do the sharing. Yeah, Supreme Court versus YouTube. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So all right, well, thank you so much for having me. I will see you guys next week. And then also Iron Age Nights tomorrow. We got Brian Asher. Brian Asher back, the first guest on Iron Age Nights. He is back. He just released his third book. We're going to announce the giveaway on the channel tomorrow because I've got a box down here with books and artwork and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Don't start that shit, Redoubt Productions. No.
drop your show yourself. Sell yourself.
Hey, yeah. Hi. So my name is Royce. I do this channel. It's called A Drink with Crazy. It's I like doing this channel called A Drink with. Okay, I'll do it right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out the Darkish Guild of Calamitous Intent. You can go and check me out over on YouTube at A Drink with Crazy. Now, why do you want to go do this? One, because you're probably slightly unhealthy. Two, you might have an addiction to alcohol. And three, I rant like a sumbitch over there. But four, possibly five, I don't know who's counting. I will introduce you to the fantastic authors that are writing and creating the future of storytelling. Every single Friday, we do a live stream called Iron Age Nights, and that is where I bring authors on the channel with my co-hosts, Iron Age Media and Daniel P. Riley, and we do our best to introduce you to hopefully your new favorite author. I don't introduce you to your new favorite book. Why? Because my goal isn't to sell the book. My goal is to sell the author to you. That way you can make that connection and we can make sure that you guys can find those stories that go on in the future. I also do one of my favorite live streams every Sunday. It's called Sunday Coffee, where if you go to my videos and you check out what I'm doing over there and you comment, I make sure that I go and I read every comment on the channel. And it's starting to get a little ridiculous. So I might not be able to read every comment soon, but right now it's every comment, and you guys can see how I react to your comments and my answers to your comments over on A Drink with Crazy. So I look forward to seeing you guys all there, and make sure to stick around to the end of this stream. And then when you're done with this stream, go over and check out how I'm talking about the Supreme Court versus YouTube, because that video just dropped, and I want to make sure that video blows up, because that'd be great, because it's going to be awesome. So thank you guys so much for having me. Darkish, Boo Rad.
Later, buddy.
See ya.
Stay boog.
Later. Hey, Boo Rad, pull that up. We gonna eat fapping.
We got eat fapping?
We gonna eat fapping.
Yeah, here we go again. Hold up. All right, let's see what we got. Drink with Crazy. A Drink with Crazy.
Come on.
Supreme Court v. YouTube. Here we go. Ladies and gents, let me move some stuff around here. Share.
What's up, Jolly?
That one. Share system audio.
There we
All
go.
right. Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Number one, Iron Age Booty Daddy.
The Supreme Court is now going to hear a case that is potentially going to radically alter content creation and how views are gotten on social media platforms like this very one you're checking out this video, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a very interesting turn of events, and ultimately one that I'm not sure about. I don't know. There's a lot here. Now, everybody knows the conservatives and the Republicans have been railing against Section 230 for many years right now, trying to basically get Google and YouTube and other platforms like TikTok and Facebook and Twitter all caught up in this idea that these platforms are not actually platforms, but they're publishers. But there seems to be another angle that the almighty, all-knowing conservative
Watch him at 2 times speed.
and this is something that's very interesting. It's something that I have been thinking about in my own channel for
Kick
quite
it up.
some time.
Kick it up.
Seems that the
To
Supreme
what?
Court is
What?
going
2?
to be hearing
1.5.
is going to be looking over a case
Playback speed.
talking about the curation of content for the viewer. Now, The reason this is coming up is because over the last 5 or 6 or 7 years, it seems that content has been fed to users, and things have been fed to users in such a way that in some cases resulted in death, sadly, in some cases has resulted in other things, and ultimately the curation around the algorithm, or I should say the algorithmic curation that these companies employ to get viewers to stay on YouTube longer seems to be the attack here, and they're using 230 to do it. There's a rather lengthy article over here on CBS News, so we won't cover all of it, but I did read through it, and I will give you my opinions, but just so you guys know what we're talking about. Over here on CBS News, Supreme Court hears a case that could reshape the fundamental architecture of the internet. Now, that's a little bit of a misleading headline. I would say possibly the architecture of content curation and content
Before he
viewership,
was drunk, now
not the
he's on
architecture of the internet.
cocaine.
The architecture of the internet is actually very different than that. So that headline right there is a little off. All right. So Katie Morgan was a reluctant adopter of YouTube. Okay, she was a therapist working towards a license in California, and it was suggested that she started posting videos on the platform. I am skimming through this to get ultimately to the point because this is a really lengthy article, okay? In 2011, Morton, like many others, thought that YouTube primarily consisted of cats playing the piano and makeup tutorials, but after seeing the content posted on the site, Morton decided to give it a shot. Her audience started small, as do most audiences, and it's grown to over 1.2 million subscribers. Hey, that's fantastic. That's where I would like to be, okay? The crucial growth of Morton's audience is YouTube's system of recommending content to users, okay, which the company began building in 2008. It relies on a highly complex algorithm to predict what videos will interest viewers and keep them watching. Today, half of Morton's viewers come from recommendations, she said. Okay, and that right there in that snippet is the crux of the entire video and something that I've been talking about. So I have said in past live streams that one of the things that's really hard, especially for my channel, because I cover a variety
He's
of
at
different
perfect
topics, I like to
Ryan
cover a lot of different
speed.
things, is that YouTube does not have an algorithm for content creators. They have an algorithm for viewers, right? You watch a video and YouTube says, oh, you like that video? Here's the next video. Here's the next video. Here's the next video. Now, what seems to be the controversy that is enveloping this whole thing is that YouTube has shown some videos to people. And in this article on CBS, it seems to have shown videos of terroristic activity to people, and that seems to be the thing here. Is that it's a curation, right? It's a curation.
Hey, Roy,
algorithm
since
for the viewer to
you're
make sure
in
that the viewer
chat, I
stays
got a
online and
question.
keeps
Do you
watching.
script your
However, the argument
videos?
being made right now is that the curation algorithm that YouTube
wanna
and many
know.
other platforms like TikTok and Twitter and Facebook, these curation algorithms that these tech companies employ, is actually showing videos and things to people that they have never watched before. In fact, I've watched many content creators before talk about going down the YouTube rabbit hole. They're sitting there, they're watching a video, and all of a sudden this other video comes up, and they just fall down the YouTube rabbit hole, and they're like, I never searched this stuff before, never wanted to watch this stuff before. One of the content creators I had said he ended up watching like female pole vaulting or something like that, and he's like, or pole vaulting, I don't remember. And he's just like, yeah, and I sit there and watch it.
That
Like,
shit
I'd
comes
never
up
searched
for
this
me
stuff
too.
before.
I don't know if
And
you
that
see
right
that dark,
there
just that female pole
is
vaulting
what
shit.
This lawsuit is about, and
Nope.
what the Supreme Court is going to
No,
hear,
it doesn't?
and how
Okay.
it attaches to Section 230. Now, Section 230 came into fruition about 27 years ago, based off of what this article says here. So let's just take the article at its word over on CBS News.
You can stop it,
So
Brad,
you guys can go search it.
because
But-
my echo. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. So my YouTube is retarded.
Your YouTube's retarded.
I think I have explained this before, but my YouTube is completely fucking. My algorithm is just fucking stupid. Because how it started was I was at work, and then it got on. I was listening to Philosophy Tube,
Oh no.
and then it got into Eric July and Lindsay Ellis at the same time.
Oh my god.
So it was cycling between these two videos, just BreadTube, the queen of BreadTube, and Eric July.
Right.
Okay. And it was cycling between these two, like in playlists
Mm-hmm.
for the longest time. And
Wow.
again, I was driving at the time, so I couldn't exactly, change it.
It'd be like a Lindsay
whatever.
Ellis
So-
video, then an Eric video, then a Lindsay video, then
So
an
I
Eric
ended
video.
up becoming a fan of both of them, just listening to both of them speak. I didn't, I don't care about politics anyway. I'm full on, don't give a fuck about politics.
Mhm.
But what I would get was Lindsay Ellis talking about a movie or a series or something. That's all that it would show me of hers. It didn't show me any of her political takes, nothing. It just showed me her movie stuff. And it showed Eric's political stuff.
Oh god.
Because it all came from Philosophy Tube.
Wow.
So I don't know how it works, but now mine is so polluted.
Oh no.
Like I would have to go in and start deleting videos to actually find any kind of reasonable thing from it, because it is full on fucking retarded.
Yeah, yeah. My YouTube's getting pretty fucking stupid now. I watched one video about motorbikes, and now my fucking YouTube is filled up with motorbikes and gym thoughts.
Like,
It-
no,
it's-
literally,
it's
it
the
will show
weirdest
me.
fucking
Mine will
thing.
show me now. This was today. So I had a red pill video pop up.
Okay.
Directly after that, I had an authentic observer video, which is anti-red pill right now.
Oh my god.
It is literally arguing with itself over what I
That
want
is
to watch.
strange. I've never seen that.
It is arguing with itself over what I want to watch, and I'm like,
Fuck it, let it fight.
like,
Let it fight with itself.
okay, whatever,
Wow.
YouTube algorithm. Nobody understands it. Not even the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, I really don't know if YouTube even understands its own algorithm.
It doesn't. It doesn't, because it basically creates an algorithm based on what you watch, not what you
Right.
like, what you watch.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come in with a fresh algorithm, like I got a couple of channels. I can go to one of them and it's got nothing on it.
Right. It'll probably have like your typical stuff on it. Probably some news, some entertainment, some non-threatening.
Name my
entertainment.
channel Darkish Freeman. Black background in your thumbnail.
Wear a suit.
Don't tip me, Kikoman. Don't tempt me.
I don't know. That'd be kind of lit. You should do that. I'll come in with a 3-piece suit.
I got one somewhere.
I really want one. I do. I really want a 3-piece suit. I think they are fucking cool.
Well, I did a Netflix Lucifer cosplay, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, pre Sandman Lucifer. Because I was going to a convention and I'm like, you know what? I didn't make a costume. Shit. I look over and I got a suit. Look over and I got a white shirt to go with it.
Right.
I open up my drawer and there's the Pentecostal coin from Lucifer. I'm like, all right, I gotta go get some eyeliner. I'm gonna make this work.
God.
Oh, I was wearing eyeliner in the picture, yes.
Darkish wearing eyeliner.
Fuck yeah, and I rock that shit too. But I'm a cosplayer. I am.
Well, you probably did it better than fucking half the women on this planet. So,
look. Let me check, man. When my hair grows out and I got that white streak in it, oh my god, dude! Like, there are jealous women.
Oh yeah, I bet
There are jealous women. I can make this work. That is my motto. You're damn right there. That is my motto. I can make this work.
Wow.
Like, I got the Jack cosplay. I've got Baby Yoda Mandalorian. Grogu Mandalorian.
A big ass fucking baby Mandalorian.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Hold on just a second.
Oh my god. No,
I'll be
he's gonna go put it on. Oh no. God damn it. What did I do? Chat, I'm going to be the first here to apologize for the abomination you're probably about to see. That is going to be Darkish in a Baby Yoda costume. I'm so sorry, chat. I didn't mean it. I promise I didn't mean it. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, it is not what I was expecting. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting you putting on a Grogu outfit with the ears and everything. Oh no.
Say that again.
I was expecting you to put on a Grogu's outfit with like the hood on with the ears and everything. That's exactly what I was expecting.
I've got it. I just it's too hot.
Oh.
Like, it is way too hot. I've about died in that thing 3 or 4 times, so I don't
Oh,
wear it
God.
anymore. Whew.
That is rather interesting though.
Yeah. But I'm a cosplayer. I've got Lancer from Fate Stay Night. I do Vegeta, which my wig lights up, changes colors.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
We're at that time of the night.
Well, speaking of the time of the night, I'm gonna get off.
All right, yeah, it's about that time to end anyway.
Mm,
So
yep.
go ahead and show yourself out, Boo Rad.
I am the Boo Rad. I like to cover Rippaverse content, Rippaverse haters, whatever. Sometimes I stream games once in a while. You find me at youtube.com/thebooRad97. I have not done anything in a while.
Okay. You need to record yourself doing that
Okay.
and put it as your fucking intro.
Well, Megatonic made me a cool intro though.
No. Like right when, like, you know how Royce does his, like, #1 Iron Age Booty Daddy.
Oh yeah, okay.
You need, like, after your intro, you need to play that. Right.
Oh, okay.
Just,
I see what you're saying.
I'm the Boo Rad 97.
I'm the Boo Rad 97.
Like,
God damn it. Sometimes I stream games and stuff, but right now I'm not doing a whole lot because I got other stuff going on. So yeah. Fuck off, Lori, piece of shit. May the soy be with you all.
And may the soy be with you, Kikoman.
Yes, may the soy be with you. But with that, I'm
know
getting
the
out of
power of the soy side.
here. They ain't got shit. But with that, I am disembarking the stream. So I will see you all later.
Later, man.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Oh yeah, Jolly. That's funny as hell. Yeah. So you guys know me. I'm going to be doing more content here when I got time to do it. Honestly, like I did a little video where I'm just listening to a song. You know, I know it's going to hit me for copyright, but it's still something. You know what? I'm going to call it music recommendations on that one, and I'm going to be doing movie recommendations and stuff like that too. I agree with that, Kikoman, because soy sauce goes on Chinese food, and Chinese food will keep the doctor away. At least that fake ass Chinese food we get here. Big Pharma too. Yep, 100%. Yep. But anyway, guys, this was a very good show. I liked it. Had fun. Week, like I said, I don't know what this streaming schedule will be for next week. You know, Guild will be here Thursday, of course, but I don't know when I'll have free next week to do videos and stuff. So once I get that together, I'll do a few more videos. I got to do a review of Shotgun Samurai once I read it, but I just haven't had time to read it. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Become ungovernable. And we are going to close out with, yeah, let's do the old guild intro. Yeah, we're gonna close out with that. All right. Peace out, guys.
The instructional video you are about to see contains information reserved for guild members and new recruits only. If for any reason the following information is leaked to an outside source, the culprit or culprits will face swift termination. That being said, welcome to the Guild of Calamitous Intent.
Congratulations! You have made an important decision to join the men and women of the Guild of Calamitous Intent. Well done! This video will provide you with the information you need to succeed in the fast-paced world of villainy, such as guild history, research and development, employee benefits, and health and safety procedures. Remember to pay close attention and enjoy the video.